Hello wonderful people! Welcome back to my quick guide to how to mod on Twitch. Drink and Run here, and I've modded on Twitch for over 5 years now. I'm making this series to make your life as a new mod or small streamer easier. In this video, I'm going to cover some tools available to you in the event of a hate raid. If this video helps you out and you'd like to see more, please press all the good buttons down below. Also feel free to leave a comment letting me know which topic you'd like to see me cover in a later video. Please note, I'll be showing this from my browser. I don't really use the mobile app, so apologies if that's what you're looking for. Hopefully there's enough useful info that translates over to mobile too. Hate raids have been an issue Twitch has sadly neglected to do anything about, and the issue's really been pushed into the spotlight recently as they become more common. So to start off with, what is a hate raid? The way a hate raid usually works is someone will raid into a stream, and then a bunch of accounts, most of which are bots, will start spamming chat with hateful messages. The vast majority of these raids are targeted at people of color and members of the LGBTQ+ community. They can be tough to deal with, especially for small streams that don't have many mods. The people who do this are counting on their wave of hate to overwhelm the streamer. There are some tools mods can use in the event of a hate raid though. They clearly aren't enough to fix the problem, but while we wait forever for Twitch to stop saying they're going to do something useful and actually do anything, it's still good to be aware of the tools that you do have to combat hate raids. Also, there's some good third-party tools that have been developed, and I'll link some of those in the description so you can look at them and decide what you want for yourself. I'm not as familiar with all of them, and there's new ones that keep coming out, so if I tried to cover them all in this video, it'd probably become out of date pretty quickly. For the most part in this video, I plan to show tools that are available in Twitch itself. One last thing before I get started is not all of these tools will be a good option for every stream. Some have obvious and significant downsides to using them. I'm going to be going through letting you know a lot of the tools that are available to you. It'll be up to each streamer to decide what they actually want done in their own channel. Probably the best thing you can do is communicate, so the streamer and mod team are all on the same page with a plan in the event of a hate raid. When a hate raider hits a stream, especially a small stream, they're hoping that you'll panic and not know what to do. If everyone knows where the different tools are and which ones you want to use ahead of time, it's that much easier to actually do those things when a hate raid comes. First off, let's look at some things you can do before the hate raid even starts. I'm going to skip over AutoMod because most people are probably familiar with it, and there's so many ways to circumvent it that it can't really reliably be used to stop a hate raid. For streamers, one tool you can set up in your stream manager under settings and then moderation is requiring that an account have email verification before it can post in your chat. Another setting that definitely isn't ideal but is one available to you is under settings and then stream. You can make it so only Twitch friends, teammates, and accounts that you follow are able to raid you, or you can block raids altogether. It'd also be a good idea to set up a chat bot. Even basic bots like Streamlabs or Nightbot can be set up to stop the spamming of the same message over and over. There's also more advanced chat bots like Smashbot that can automatically go through and block known bots, so if they do come through on a raid, they're unable to post anything in chat. As a mod, something useful you can do beforehand is keep an eye out for bots following your streamer. Some of them are pretty obvious by their name, especially if you have a bunch of variations of the same name following over and over, like this. People have compiled some lengthy lists of known bot accounts and created tools for checking if an account is a bot. I'll link a couple in the description for you. As a side note, if you're followed by an account that you suspect is a bot, I would recommend against going to their profile. Another trend with bots lately is where they have third-party extensions that grab the Twitch name and IP address of anyone who clicks on their profile. If you do see a bot account follow, you can block that account and that'll prevent it from being able to post if it's involved in a hate raid. If you want to stop messages from being spammed and don't want to use a chatbot to do it, another option is to turn on unique chat. This can be done in the chat window with the /unique chat command. This makes it so that after someone sends a message, there's a cooldown period of 30 seconds before they can send the exact same message. You can turn this mode off with /unique chat off. That's some of the tools that you have to use beforehand. But let's say the hate raid comes. What do you do then? For the mods watching, the first thing you're going to want to do is limit chat somehow. There's a few ways to do this. If you click on the gear under chat and find channel modes, or go to channel tools in mod view, you'll find several tools with varying degrees of usefulness. For starters, you can turn on followers only chat. After clicking it, you can set how long an account needs to have been a follower in order to post in chat. This can range anywhere from no limit, they just need to be a follower, to having been a follower for at least 3 months. This option is why it's useful to ban bot accounts beforehand, because if you leave bot accounts that have been following you, they might meet the threshold you set and still be able to post. Since these bots are going to be following you when the raid hits, you're probably going to want to go with a higher requirement than just that they follow. The higher the threshold you set, the less likely it is that bots will be able to post, but the more disruptive it'll be to regular viewers. If followers only chat isn't enough to shut it down, you also have the option for subscribers only chat. Again, this is more disruptive to the regular flow of chat, but these bots are not going to pay a bunch of money to troll you, so this can be a good way to shut the raid down. Note that if the streamer is not an affiliate yet, there is still an option for a subscriber-only chat. In that situation, turning it on will make it so the only people who are able to post in chat are the streamer and the mods. Slow mode can also be turned on, creating anywhere from a 3-second to 2-minute cooldown after someone's posted until they're able to post again. Emote-only chat is an option too. It'll shut down a lot of hateful messages, as well as most regular chat. Given the tryhard emote spam when hate raiders target black streamers though, that part of the hate raid might still get through if you choose this. Once chat has been locked down so the hate raid isn't able to blow up chat anymore, you're going to want to go through and both ban everyone who posted hateful comments in chat, and also report them, so hopefully Twitch will permanently delete their accounts. Clearing chat is an option to get rid of hateful messages too, although the usefulness of that is kind of limited since Better Twitch TV has an option where they'd still be visible. You can do this by using the /clear command, or by clicking on the gear button under chat and selecting clear chat. Another option would be to have an !hype chat command or something similar for mods to use to spam so your own chatbot will fill chat up with emotes and push the hateful messages out of view until you've gone through and deleted them. Most chatbots will have an option for a command resembling !bot mute or something similar that you can use to stop new followers with hateful usernames from popping up when they follow. There's a bunch of chatbots out there, and some of them have slightly different commands, so I'd recommend looking through a list of the commands available for the bot your streamer uses. For the streamers watching, you have a couple extra tools as well. These raids often have an avalanche of new followers with hateful usernames, so that your notifications will get tied up welcoming those hateful usernames in. So it'd be a good idea to become familiar with how to stop notifications from playing. Personally, I use OBS with OBS Live from Stream Elements, and that gives me a button right on OBS, where I can shut them down with just a click. As a streamer, you also have the ability to do several of these previous steps I listed at once, making it easier for you to lock down chat during a hate raid and then let your mods go through and start banning. One way to do that is to set up a multi-action button on a Stream Deck. With a single push of a button, you can enter follow or sub-only mode, turn on slow chat, turn off notifications, set a marker so you can come back to exactly where the hate raid started on your VOD so you can easily report everyone, and even play an ad so the people running your raid can't watch your reaction. It'd be a good idea to include a button to undo all those things as well. If you don't have a Stream Deck, there are plenty of alternatives like Leonboard. I'm not going to do a tutorial here on how to set all of that up, there's better sources than me on how to do that, but I would highly recommend setting one of those up. Another thing that can help, especially for small streamers that don't have a lot of mods, or maybe there's no mods in chat when you get hit with one of these raids, is if you have trusted regulars in chat, you can temporarily make them a mod so they can help you clean up the mess these raids make. You can easily use the chat command /mod and then their username, then /unmod in their name when you don't need their help anymore. And obviously ask the person first if they're willing to do that. This can be a pretty helpful option so you don't have to take care of everything yourself. One final thing after the raid is over is that you, or an editor if you gave someone that role, should probably go through your clips and delete any of the hate raid from anyone you don't recognize. Don't let them have the pleasure of saving your reaction to their trolling. So now you know a lot of the main tools available to you in the event of a hate raid. This is by no means an exhaustive list, and I didn't go through and list every possible way to get to each option. Some of them will be a bit different depending on things like which chatbot you're using, or Streamlabs probably has their button to silence notifications in a slightly different place than OBS does. For the most part, you're going to find the same basic functionality no matter what you're using, so I wanted to make sure you're at least aware of what your options are. There's also new third-party tools being developed constantly as this problem grows bigger and bigger, and Twitch continues to refuse to do anything about it and leaves it up to streamers and their mods to handle it on their own. Please share some of your favorites in the comments, let everyone know what other tools are out there for them to use. I'm sure Twitch will eventually come out with some useless change that fixes some other non-existent problem that nobody asked for, instead of doing anything useful, like when they changed to the /me command. I hope this tutorial helped you out. There's a lot that goes into modding on Twitch. If you have something you'd like to see covered in a future quick guide to Twitch modding, let me know in the comments. Also, I don't just mod on Twitch, I'm a streamer too. There's a link to my channel in the description. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. We have a fun community, and I'd love for you to join us. I like interacting with my chat a lot, so you're welcome to ask me questions about modding there too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.